Welcome, seekers of wisdom, and welcome back to our journey through the symbols that shape the inner landscape of our souls. Today we delve into a card shrouded in quiet mystery, illuminated not by sunlight, but by the gentle glow of inner truth. This is the realm of the Hermit, the ninth card of the major arcana in the tarot, a symbol of solitude, reflection, and the quest for higher knowledge. Let us step into the stillness together. The Hermit stands alone on a snowy mountain peak, cloaked in a grey robe, leaning on a long staff and holding up a glowing lantern. His face is partially obscured, neither entirely in shadow nor fully revealed, reminding us that true wisdom is often half hidden, waiting to be earned, not handed over freely. The background is barren, no lush garden, no crowd, no cityscape, just silence, snow, elevation. This is the landscape of withdrawal, a symbolic ascent into the spiritual heights, away from the noise of the world. But who is the Hermit? He is not a mere recluse, he is the seeker, the ascetic, the prophet, the inner sage. In him, the archetype of the wise elder lives on. He walks alone, not out of loneliness, but out of devotion to something deeper than society can offer: truth. The Hermit's lantern holds a six-pointed star, often identified as the seal of Solomon, a sacred symbol of wisdom and the union of opposites. It is not a blazing sun, nor a torch of glory. It is a modest, steady light, just enough to illuminate the next few steps. Herein lies one of the most important lessons of the Hermit. The path is not fully lit, nor should it be. The lantern symbolizes inner guidance, divine intuition, and the wisdom that emerges in darkness, when all distractions are stripped away. The light comes from within, not from society, not from trends, not from approval, but from the still, small voice in the soul. The Hermit leans on a staff, a symbol of authority, balance, and the spiritual power. It is not ornamental, it is functional. The staff here represents the support of inner discipline, the practices and virtues that hold us steady in times of solitude, patience, humility, and quiet strength. In esoteric traditions, the staff can also represent the spine, the channel through which Kundalini energy rises in yogic and alchemical systems. Thus, the Hermit's staff supports more than just his body. It supports his energetic alignment as he walks the sacred path. The Hermit's cloak is grey, the colour of neutrality, wisdom, and mystery. It is the perfect balance between black and white, a symbol of non-duality and detachment. The Hermit does not judge, does not engage in drama. He observes, he reflects, he learns. The grey robe is also a disguise. It obscures the identity of the Hermit, emphasizing that this figure could be anyone, or even an aspect of yourself. The Hermit is not a person, but a state of being that anyone may enter when they commit to spiritual truth over worldly illusion. The snowy mountaintop the Hermit stands upon symbolizes achievement, asceticism, and spiritual perspective. He has risen above the chaos of life, not in rejection but in transcendence. He looks down not with disdain but with compassion. Mountains have long been associated with the sacred. Think of Mount Sinai, where Moses received divine law, Mount Meru, the axis of the universe in Vedic cosmology, or Mount Olympus, home of the gods. The hermit's elevation suggests that through solitude, we too may receive sacred insight. The hermit is the ninth card of the major arcana. In numerology, 9 is the number of completion, initiation, and higher perspective. It's the end of the cycle before the return to 1 through 10. Number 9 is a turning point. It carries the echoes of the entire journey up until this moment and prepares the soul for something new. The hermit, as the 9th archetype, signals a threshold between experience and wisdom. You've lived, now you must understand. Virgo is, or should I say actually, the hermit is associated with the zodiac sign Virgo, the analytical, detail-oriented sign of service, purification and discernment. Virgo brings the hermit's energy down to earth, grounding his lofty wisdom in practical application. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, the planet of intellect and communication. But here, Mercury's gifts are turned inward. The hermit doesn't speak to impress. He listens to the inner silence, letting insight arise from stillness rather than noise. At its core, the hermit is a card of spiritual retreat, of stepping back not to escape life, but to return to it renewed. He teaches us that there is a sacred power in being alone, in listening to the inner voice, in walking away from the crowd to find clarity. This is the realm of meditation, contemplation, journaling, and soul searching. It is the darkness that reveals the light, the isolation that births true connection. The hermit does not avoid life, he prepares for it by understanding himself first. In Western mystery schools, the hermit is aligned with the archetype of the initiator, the one who holds the key to deeper mysteries. He is the hidden master who appears when the student is ready. In Rosicrucian and Theosophical teachings, the hermit may represent the ascended master, the hidden guide who walks the spiritual path behind the veil of society, helping humanity from the shadows, unseen but deeply impactful. There's a reason he hides his face. The hermit does not seek followers. He seeks only those who seek truth. Every archetype casts a shadow. For the hermit, it is isolation, withdrawal, alienation, or using spirituality to escape life instead of engaging with it. True solitude is sacred, but when it becomes avoidance, it loses its value. The hermit reminds us, withdraw to understand and return to illuminate. To conclude, in your own life, the hermit may appear when it's time to turn inward, to unplug, to step away from external voices and reconnect with your soul's wisdom. Whether through a retreat, a period of reflection, or even a daily practice of stillness, the hermit invites you to listen, not to the world, but to the whisper within. We are all called to the hermit's mountain at some point in our lives, and when we go there, we do not return the same. We come back with the lantern in hand, ready to light the way for others. So the next time you see the hermit in a reading, know this: the path ahead may be quiet, it may be solitary, but it is sacred, and the light you seek, it's already within you. If you're on a journey of spiritual discovery and love diving into the deeper layers of symbolism, be sure to subscribe for daily uploads like this one. Your path matters. Walk it with intention. Thank you.